It might be a dangerous team this year.
And the play goes nowhere.
They're pretty close.
Yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Antonio.
A loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
The Steelers could be missing him.
Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter,
and I'm like, what?
You're in peril.
Yeah, we saw
I'm
the
like,
result.
why'd they get rid of him? That was weird.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Quick slant, caught by Moore.
What?
And it's a fumble. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And
good D, good D.
Hindsight's always 20/20, but man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved
McCaffrey,
right there.
don't do that.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well,
thank you.
and make that a better play.
The first down screen pass, good for 5. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Shotgun now for Wentz. Over the middle, complete to Tate. First catch so far for Tate, and he's got a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get him the ball, give him
there
the
we go.
ball.
And he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Luke Kuechly leading the surge there. He drops in for a loss of 6. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half.
Feel bad for Cam Newton. They had such a good year not too long ago. I feel bad for Newton. They had such a good year not too long ago.
Eluding the pressure right.
Now to pick.
There, a nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Yep.
Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there and gets the good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Watch him. Watch him.
And that is incomplete. 1:59 to go in the first half. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Back with more from Charlotte after this.
No, get in. Oh.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into
close.
the end zone for a touchback. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to
please
come
get in
back
that end
onto the
zone.
field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-body guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
They'll roll him out right. And
he got him.
Drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Newton now to throw.
Get him. Get him.
And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay,
nice pick,
where's he going with the football?
I thought you had a
can
pick
make an
6 there
educated
for a
guess
second.
defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And
He's
when you're
wide
right,
open.
you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Escaping the pressure right. And this one is incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Bounced right off his head.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On play action. It's Wentz.
Oh.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'll tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed
So
a point
close.
yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And this is just outside.
Don't worry,
the
I've been there
It's
before.
no good, and this score
I'm not
will
the best
stay
kicker.
Right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball
I've
just
missed
doesn't
chip
want to go
shots
where you
before.
want it. And this one winds up no good.
That's embarrassing when you're like at the 10. It's like, God, it's terrible. Like, Madden, what are you doing? It's like, no, I know I made
Drive
that.
begins with a run by
Why do I
McCaffrey.
keep doing that?
And he's going to lose
McCaffrey ain't going
yardage and be
nowhere.
backed up to the 25. It's a loss of a yard there,
Right,
and
I'm
now
done with
second
that play.
down.
Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for loss. To throw on second down is Newton.
No.
And an alley to run. And they're going to set
on,
up
Cam.
shop at the 27-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution
like
has
Alex
been
Smith
very
right
poor.
now.
Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football, we're not seeing it right now.
Throwing is Wentz. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle.
Oh, just give him a first down.
And
why
down
don't
inside the 15 he goes. They give him 13 yards
He
there.
pushed
on the
you like
play and a
5 yards
fresh set
ahead.
of downs. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz.
Oh, you got
It's
it.
caught.
Ooh,
And he
I thought he
couldn't
had it.
quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
All right, defense, come on.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now Wentz will keep it.
Ooh,
And
he kept
he's
him
in.
out? Oh, I thought he kept him
Touchdown,
out.
Eagles. Carson Wentz in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point.
Oh, my goodness.
And this remains a 7-6 game.
Madden, I'm telling you.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
They like to do that.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Yep.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome
We
you
got
back
a game.
live now
That's-
inside the
that's
booth
good.
alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or
All right, let's
counters,
go.
as I also like to call them.
Cam.
You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Newton
Thank
going
you.
back to Moore. This time he's got him complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The result, a first down, as the quick slant gets him 14. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Ooh,
he'll get this up to about the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Thank you.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there. And he's hoping that's a precursor
of a
big second half.
Oh, yeah, what part? Oh, I know it. Oh, okay. We're in Allentown by Dorney.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there.
One good run and then
down.
fails the next time.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Actually, my team's the Redskins, but I like using the Panthers on mine. So I like their play calling a little better.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball. And we
That
see
depends if Alex Smith comes back. They ain't shit without him.
Cam Newton's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense
I mean,
out to
look
go
what happened. They were
4th.
6-3 and then went 1-6.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton.
There you go.
He hits more.
Switched it up.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said.
I was going to go right. I'm like,
so
nah, he
not
can
only
pick
do they
that.
convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it.
Wow. That
Very
ball
lucky.
is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through
You don't like
and picks
getting
him
hit.
up.
And avoids the turnover.
You're running back,
Maybe
but you're
just
going to
a
get
slight
hit.
detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Newton.
At least somebody catches the ball.
His receiver Moore. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
The only one reliable on the team.
That sets him up for 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and pick it up in McCaffrey.
There you
And
go.
loses the football a 2nd time. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they will take
I thought I hit
over at the 29-yard
quarterback
line.
sneak.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble.
I swore I hit quarterback
How much
sneak.
they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over.
Ooh, nice.
Yet they are humans out there running around.
Boy.
And we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
Good move, good
and
move.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I'm just not good at doing screens.
25 yards. Wentz now on 1st down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage.
Good job,
stride for
Kuechly.
stride.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the
I'm
first
about
target
ready
in the
to
second
bench
half.
Yeah, should
McCaffrey.
not stop them at all from going back to him.
After 3 fumbles, I'm about ready to put him on the bench.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz forced out to his left. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Panthers have recovered.
When I see a play
I needed
like
that, Bill.
I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth
That's
it
why I
at that
can't use.
point? Whatever you're going to pick
That's why I
up,
can't use the Redskins on here because I don't have a run with quarterback.
Lose the football.
Smith fumbles like all the time.
Always 20-20, but that's the safe play.
Exactly. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option. Taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Yeah, let's not go to McCaffrey. He almost dropped that again.
Here's Newton now on second down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore.
Nice, Moore.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He had their lone TD earlier. Now he's got a first down. And we're back now in
fourth
Charlotte.
quarter. Here we go.
And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the fourth. Newton now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The corner, Ronald Darby, comes up to get him. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Over the middle, complete. That's Moore. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Yardage here, knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. And he's brought down. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. No gain there as he kept it himself. It's 2nd down.
They don't get in, but the clock keeps moving. So, Brandon, it might actually be to their benefit if it takes them a few plays to actually get it in the end zone.
On the ground, McCaffrey.
There you go, McCaffrey. He actually didn't drop it.
A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
Here we go, 2 minutes.
It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got
plenty of time
for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Very defense. Step up those gears.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, put the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession.
Keepley was real close,
though. You're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
Come on, defense. Uh-oh.
They go play action here on first down. Rolling
Pass,
to his right.
pass.
And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And it's second down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Oh, come on, dude.
Turn it loose. It's incomplete. Third and
He
long
did?
coming up defensively. You
I
pressure
thought
the
he caught
quarterback
it.
or drape all over the passing lane.
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because
I was ready
mutually
for
exclusive.
first
They may
down.
have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big time
That's a
pass
Madden
rusher,
glitch
send
right
him
there.
after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
He'll look to throw. And Jeffrey's got it.
No, you
And he'll
got
be
that.
corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Come on,
An Eagle first down. Wentz hooking up with Jeffrey.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Flush to his right.
Oh,
His throw incomplete. The all-pro
So close.
linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west,
yeah, he has.
north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you describe that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline. And he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were going to go on the field, but okay, I see you.
come on, dude.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Back to throw. He's
Oh, he
got the
caught it.
first down here inside the 30. And down to the 19-yard line.
Good catch.
A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field.
He can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Luke Kuechly in there to take
I love
him
you,
down,
Luke Kuechly.
and the clock will roll. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Come on, D. Come on. Don't give up anything big.
He's back to throw. He'll buy some time right. He's going to let it fly. So they took a shot there on 3rd down. Couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
This is it,
These are
man.
the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter,
Got
he
me
may
on the
very
edge of
well
my
run
seat,
by
though, I'll
him,
tell
but
you
in this
that.
situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Watch the one
Here
ball.
we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th
You
down.
need a 20-yard pass.
Now Wentz
Contain him,
gotta have
contain him.
this one. Steps away to his left. And
Yes.
that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all
That
she
wasn't
wrote
even
for
Kuechly.
this one.
Oh.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. They have the lead, obviously, late
number-
in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Oh, no. Let's
Have a
see.
little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably.
Ooh.
But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game.
God,
Don't even let
McCaffrey.
that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to
I'm
get a
real worried
timeout here
about
called
using
by the
McCaffrey, and
defense.
I'm not going
As
to.
they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
No, I have a feeling next hit's going to be a fumble.
The Panthers on third
He
down.
looked pretty shaken up after
3 for 7
that
so
last
far in
one.
this game. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He may try to run for this. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Cam said, I'll just take
That
this.
one will go for
Good
9
game, man.
yards and a first down on the keeper.
Yeah, find me online. I'll rematch you later on.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting